Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. My name is Corey, and as the disclaimer goes, I am not a financial advisor. Do not invest in anything you are not willing to lose, and please do your own research. Remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and if you enjoy my content, that's the easiest way to support my work. Now, without further ado, let's get into the news with XRP and Ripple. All right, as you can see, the price right here is about 23.7. Holding steady on our daily moving average, and it looks like the last day or starting today we already have a small wick to the upside, so hopefully we can start seeing our uptrend after this long bear little dip we've had. Again, nothing to worry about. We are sitting where we are supposed to. We did not break that support line, and it does look like we are moving back to the upside, so I'm not worried, and you shouldn't be either. This is a tweet from Yoshitaka Katao. He is the CEO of SBI, which is a 10% holder in XRP and an 10% holder in Ripple, and an 8.7% holder in XRP. So, thankfully, we've got people out there doing the research and know how to translate this stuff. At Bedmajster, at BEDMAJSTER, translated this for us. Of course, the race to decide what tokens to mediate in payments has not yet been finalized, but at least XRP is at the stage of commercialization and commercialization. Ripple's lobbying activity, which got the approval of the World Bank and the IMF, and finally stated that the XRP was leading to efficient international remittances from the U.S. government agency last December, may have finally flourished. The market feels responsive. So that is Yoshitaka Katao talking right there, and he is one of the most bullish people on XRP. That he is the one who's trying to create the Japanese banking consortium that will all run on the standard of the XRP crypto. All right, we've got Saleha Mohsin. She works for Bloomberg news reporting and covering the Treasury. I'm going to follow her so we can stay updated. And she stated in her tweet, Secretary Mnuchin met with cryptocurrency and digital assets folks today at the Treasury. And this is the U.S. Department of the Treasury press release as of yesterday, March 2nd, 2020. Washington. Today, the U.S. Treasury Department convened a meeting of industry thought leaders and compliance experts to discuss supervisory and regulatory challenges facing digital assets, including cryptocurrency. Quoting, "The U.S. welcomes responsible innovation, including new technologies that may improve the efficiency of the financial system," said Secretary Stephen T. Mnuchin. "We must ensure that we balance innovation with the need to protect our national security and maintain the integrity of our financial system. Treasury is focused on preventing the misuse of virtual currencies by money launderers, terrorist financiers, and other bad actors. The United States will continue to be at the forefront of regulating entities that provide cryptocurrency and will not tolerate the use of cryptocurrencies in support of illicit activities." So they are aware of the situation, working on the situation, and regulations are in the pipeline, hopefully coming shortly. All right, we've got Michelle XRP, which is a bot on Twitter, at Michelle Shnlen6. This is a must-read for the XRP community. This is just a screen grab. So, communications and directives from the White House. Kushner now flow directly to Ripple via his friend Ken Kurson, and then to Chris Larson and Brad Garlinghouse, and the rest of the board at Ripple. How amazing is that? It's pretty amazing. It's because they have a Washington office, so all of the stuff that they need to discuss is just back and forth through regulators. They are specifically there to teach regulators what to do about this new digital economy, which is awesome, and that's why we are playing on the side of XRP, because it is the only one that is doing the work that is needed in order to make it happen. The White House and the Patriots have control of Ripple, the new level playing field, the new financial system backed by gold and XRP is coming. What do we need? PolySign. That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for PolySign to come out and provide custody for crypto solutions. Once there's custody for crypto solutions on a very large scale, these guys with billions of dollars, that they need regulation. They can't hold something that's not, that they don't know whether it's a security or whether it's this or that, or they need to have a clear definition in order for them to put their money into it. And that's what we're waiting on, and that's what they're saying right here, is that those definitions are coming. It's in the White House. It's being discussed every single day. Okay. This tweet right here, going along with regulations, moving on banks, moving with having people with a lot of money buying into the system. They all need these regulations. They all need the laws in place. This is a screenshot from Alex Cobb. He's been in the scene for a very long time. He does live streams every day covering all of the information. He's got a great website called xrprightnow.com that you should check out. It's a great news resource. Anyway, he was sent a direct message from Ripple after the Board of America announcement was leaked. This is the direct message. Hi Alex, hope you're doing well. We noticed that you tweeted about Bank of America article. We're excited about the news, but unfortunately this information was leaked prematurely and it is not current content. They are, however, planning to produce a larger campaign around the announcement and would really appreciate it if he would remove the tweet about it. So he responds, sure, they're going to remove the tweet. They say, thanks very much, blah, 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 but this is the XRP community and he is doing the right thing. We are all here for each other to get the greatest and best information out there so we know what's going on. So thank you, Alex, for doing this. And it's great to see this kind of confirmation on the things that we're finding. A tweet from Brad Garlinghouse at Steve Mnuchin1 at WF20 when asked about cryptocurrencies, quote, there are benefits to cross-border payment systems and lowering costs for consumers and businesses. We absolutely support companies working on this. Critical to apply this pragmatism to U.S. regulation. So Steve Mnuchin also on board a tweet directly from Brad Garlinghouse saying that they are working on the cryptocurrency issue. Now we're going to come away from Ripple and XRP quickly because I want to show you that on the opposite side of things, we've got this beer flu still coming out from CNBC saying that the Dow has now soared another 5.1%, a huge bounce from that low that we had, and I think it's the largest market gain we've had in history, a 5.1% increase. Largest daily percentage gain since March of 2009. So what was happening in March of 2009? It was still the financial crisis. So the same moves that were happening in the last financial crisis are now happening in this potential and what we not even potential in this financial crisis. So the same things that were happening back then are now happening again, and all in time for XRP and Ripple to start finalizing on their regulations. So as the traditional markets are starting to peak and take a nosedive, right behind the scenes you've got XRP and the crypto markets coming right out of their 2-year bear markets and starting to move into their bull cycles. The Reserve Bank of India says it's ready to act counter financial market volatility among the beer flu outbreak. So India's central bank is ready to make rate cuts. Australia's central bank is ready to make rate cuts. The Fed is ready to make rate cuts, especially after $5 trillion in global market cap disappeared in a week. So it looks like markets have already priced in. It says the CME Fed Watch tool is giving off a 100% reading in terms of rate cut probabilities. The market is not reflecting a 25 basis point cut, but a 0.50 reduction in the market. So because this is already priced into the markets, you can probably see that that's probably the reason why the markets went up like 1,200 points yesterday, is because they're expecting this massive rate cut to come out in the Fed this month. I believe March 18th is the actual day of the rate cut. March 17th and 18th is the policy meeting, but depending on what happens, that may actually come sooner. So that's all I got for today's video. I just wanted you guys to see that the regulations in crypto and digital assets, especially around XRP and Ripple, are coming into fruition. There's a lot of talk about them. There's a lot of announcements that are saying, we are ready to move. We're done. We finalized. We just have to start announcing these partners and getting everybody moving. I think that this is the time we're going to start seeing nodes turn on from different banks. We're going to see this network really light up, and that's all going to be in congruence with the fact that the market is now tanking. It's in its downtrend, and we're going to see a lot of that money move from the traditional markets into the crypto asset safe haven. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this content today, and I will see you in the next video. All right, have a good one.